Hello and welcome back to Pathing of the H. Join us today for an unboxing video. We've got a lot of Crisis Protocol miniature game models to unbox, which we've been sort of buying up recently and saving to do as one big set of unboxings. And this was actually a Christmas present for me from Claire.
Yeah,
so we're going to do this one first, and the other one will be Green Goblin in the next video. But for today and for now, we're going to do this one. So this is Ghost Rider. There is the back and the blurb, and we should get a Ghost Rider miniature base, stats card, crisis card, 2 team tactic cards and 13 tokens in this box. So let's open it up and
wow, looks awesome. I must admit, the full front picture of him just looks so cool.
It does. So there's all the tokens, and that is the model with a massive base.
Oh wow.
Cool. There we go, those are the parts. So we got the bike, which looks awesome. It's not as many parts as I thought, which is quite good. Quite a thin chain here.
Yeah.
Should be careful taking that off. So we have this little bit here, which should be the instructions. So we've been assembling guys. We need parts 6 and 7. And then we have that's the body. And then we have 9 and 8, which are the arms, 5 and 4, which are the legs. We have 3 and 2, which make the skull. And we have 13 for the chain. And then the bike is the rest of it, which parts 10, 12, 11, 15, 14, 16. And it looks like it goes together pretty straightforward, to be fair. So let's start doing that. Well, I can cut the parts off, shall we say? You got the clippers?
Yes.
While you're doing that, I shall have a quick look in here and what we get with them.
Do you want me to just cut everything off? Because I don't.
You
think
may as well.
anything
There's nothing here that's.
It's hard to know what it
Yeah.
is.
So we have the Ghost Rider Jonathan Blaze card. Feel free to take a look at that. I'm not going to read through it. Pause the camera, pause the video if you need to.
He gets his Sunday title, does he?
Jonathan Blaze, yes. Not Johnny. And that is the other side. We have Deal with the Devil. She's an unaffiliated card. So that's the artwork on that side. And that's the rules. And we have it'll have to come out. We have Highway to Hell. There's the rules for that. And we have that one as well. And tokens wise, so we get a bunch of tokens. Wow. Cool. So that's Johnny Blaze, Ghost Rider. So let's zoom in and start building the model. Okay, so we're starting with the body. We have these 6-sided plug and socket going on. So it's sort of Ghost Rider-esque glue I've got to go with it as well. Oh, I just realised that. Right. So a big bit of glue on there. Put these two bits together. Wait for them to key. There's a little bit there I'm going to clean up now. Using the mold line remover. Other than that, there's not many things that need cleaning up. There we go. We have the arms to go on, so these just have a plug, and this one has another plug. If you can see it on there, they are slightly different, just in case you get them mixed up. This one goes in there, and this is the one holding the flail. I say flail, chain.
Yeah, you won't want to be on the end of that one.
No.
No. It'd hurt an awful lot.
Yeah.
Looking at it, it's hardly got a bit of cotton wool on the end. It's got like a hook, almost.
Yeah. So there we go, we've got the body and the arms together there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to let that just dry. I'm going to move actually onto the head. Because it's 3 parts. We have the skull.
And that was part 1.
That's part 1. Then we have
flame.
part 2 flames, which I presume go on top.
I would say so, yeah. Mm-hmm. And then
part 3 flames. Fiddly.
Like his collar. His collar.
Yeah, so it looks like flames and colour. So let's do that a bit. This bit's faffy.
I'm looking forward to seeing him painted. Actually, I think he'll look awesome when you've done him.
Looking forward to painting them.
Well, no, you said it was one of the models that you fancied.
Yeah.
When we were looking through them before Christmas, and you're like, "Oh, Ghost Rider just looks awesome."
Right, so there's a little bubble, which I believe needs to go on that way. Oh, this isn't fiddly at all.
Oh, they're really small parts as well on the sprue.
I'm going to have to bring this really close to my face. Sorry, let's take off camera. Yeah, it's fiddly, but it's
not as fiddly as...
It's not Johan's beard or anything.
Yeah.
Johan?
I
I can't
I
remember
want
his
to
name
say
now.
Lopan, but...
Yeah, Lopan's beard. We'll go with that. It's not that, but we'll go with that.
Jan Lo.
Jan Lo.
There we go, yeah. That's the model we always refer back to.
I think a lot of people do. It's one of the smallest parts. Okay, there's a little bit I need to take off the list. Otherwise, you're not going to sit down very well. Right. The legs 5 and 4, 2 parts. Should go that. That leaves that plug, which should plug into the side there. I'll glue that on. So now we want to attach the head, and we want to attach the flail. We'll do the head first. Mm-hmm. I think that seems like a good idea.
Yeah.
Seems.
I'd say that's a better idea than trying to put the flail on then the head. Flail's kind of like right over him, isn't it?
Yeah, so there's a groove there on the neck. Again, don't want to drop anything. Sure. Just do this bit off camera. Like so. And then the flail, part of his hand's actually, I keep calling it a flail, chain. Part of his hand's actually on there. And there's like a little cube cut out of it. So I assume that cube lines up. Is it back or forward this is going? Should be whipping it forward, shouldn't it?
Yeah, it's kind of like the... So that first bit seems to be at the back, and then the big bend at the front.
Oops. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is where the chain goes on. It doesn't match the box art at all, to be fair. But it does match this final picture of him down here. To the angle it should be at. But weirdly, the box art has it going around the back and then looping around.
Yeah, so it's like...
Yeah.
Yeah, the hook's at the front instead of at the back.
Really strange. But that's definitely the right way, according to this. And that's how it fits into his hand. So, yeah, it does look different. Cool. Well, we've done it. So, we'll move on to the bike now. So again, we have this 6-sided connection and a couple of round plugs as well. So make sure there's a little bit around the edges. And we'll get this on. That's the two halves of the bike. We have this bit.
Looks like the exhaust.
Yeah. Try to see where it fits in. So we have this sort of gap there to slide this in, I think. Just figure out which way around it goes. It goes that way around. Like that. Okay, and then we have the front part of the bike. So this wheel in one bit, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
And then we have the handlebars, and we have the other side there. So 14 is shown around that way. So we have it. That's the front.
Mm-hmm.
Then we have an attachment which is a 5-sided attachment. There. If it'll go in, it'd be very nice. Yeah, so it goes in there and there's also a little groove there to line it up. And that goes in there. And then there's a corresponding groove on the other side. And an attachment there. So I'm just going to do this bit off camera because I've got to hold two bits at once. Okay, so the front part of the bike is finished. Now we need to have the two parts of the bike together, which is just this little bit of an attachment there. Is that it? Is that the other place it attaches? Crikey.
Crikey, that's slender.
Yeah, very slender. Right, so it needs plenty of glue going on. It'll also attach these hands on there, So we need to put him on the bike and attach his hand on there as well. So his hand should give a little bit of extra support as well to the bike.
Nice.
So yeah. So I need to make sure all these bits are ready to go, and that's fully set. And then I'll stick them together and come back with a completed Ghost Rider. And there is Ghost Rider, finished.
Cool.
A little bit faffy in places. Still went together relatively easily. Looks pretty cool.
He does, he looks awesome actually. Proper jelly.
Yeah, looking good. Awesome.
Some sauce.
So, there you go. That's what I think. There's a lot of boing on that. But yeah, looks cool. But the chain does look different from the artwork on the box, or the box prototype maybe they did. You can see there the chain goes in a completely different direction. But that's the way it should be, according to the instructions, and how the hand actually goes.
And
So,
also the base is the other way round.
Yeah.
If you look as well, so
I'll just stick it on the way around.
Yeah, that's how it shows on the instructions, to stick it that way.
Oh, okay. The arm actually looks different on that. That's probably what it is.
The
hand's in a different position.
Yeah, and his body looks a bit more twisted round. Don't know.
Yeah, I think it's the wrist position.
Yeah,
I think they must have changed that before the end.
Yeah, he's got it pointing forward, hasn't he?
There's, yeah. Looking at the two.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's not a difference. It still looks awesome.
It still looks cool. Yeah.
There we go. So, got that to paint now. In the next video, we're going to be unboxing the Green Goblin. So, join us for that. But for now, please like and subscribe. And hopefully see you again soon.
See you soon.
Bye for now.
Bye.